I just noticed how gray everything is over here. I put on my normal hat, which is getting grayer and grayer. I wore my normal face, which is also getting grayer. And then I put on this used to be favorite shirt of mine, which is also gray. But I'll tell you what, I really love this shirt because it's substantial, but it also hangs and it makes me look good. I mean, but then I washed it with gum or something, and so now I can't really wear it in public. But I mean, the magic behind the camera is you don't know. I mean, maybe that was a fake out right there, you know, whatever. That being said, everything's all gray looking here. I needed more color. I mean, the background's pretty nice. I got a lot of green, a little bit of blue, and this beautiful royal tarot-y sign, you know, whatever, painting. Yeah, but it just felt like not enough, and so I brought out a yellow rubber ducky and the one that I have that has sunglasses and a surfboard, and I thought that should liven things up. And so I asked the ducky, I go like, where do you want to be perched, whatever, and he said it was like, well, I've got the surfboard, I'd like to be in the water. And I was like, as long as you agree not to pee in the water, because I'm gonna be drinking the water. So here's the little surfboard ducky, and it also solves the problem of you seeing into my mouth while I'm drinking. Man, it's a win. Maybe not. I was gonna say it's a win-win, but maybe it's a win-wing. It does taste a little duckier, whatever that means. Speaking of wings, we are gonna wing it. We are not going by the book. We are gonna wing it. I'm gonna lay down 3 cards at a time, and they'll speak to me, and so they're gonna make a story, and I will speak that story. And most of the time, it is the middle card that draws my attention, and the 2 cards around it support it. But sometimes it's a left to right kind of timeline. Excuse me. Yeah. And then sometimes it's just an overall feeling. And so I'm just going like that. And I'll ask for clarification. I've got some backup decks here, and I've got my water. Let me see if that was the water or if it was me. I don't know. I don't know. There's probably rules against drinking water that's got that kind of plastic in it, or rubber, or whatever that is. Oh man. Oh man. All right, well, let's start. Hey, by the way, I am Trip. This is Real Nature Trip. We are doing tarot here. I am just a tool. I am just a vessel, and I love the fact that I get to do this and be this vessel for Spirit to speak messages through here and out there. And oh yeah, see, oh dear, oh see, the breeze is confirmation. Oh dear, that's tenuous. Is that the right word? Tenuous? Hold on, I might have to doctor this up. Oh, there's my cookie sheet. I am wearing a towel today because hold on. It's like now you're seeing the crew behind the set. Okay. Take 2, TV show, tarot TV show. So I really believe that Spirit's sending messages out. I mean, all the time through all things, and but this was the fun way I got tapped to be involved, and I dig it. Now I gotta get resituated. I am so sorry. So a real tarot person would be like, so there's something in your life that you need to attend to, and stop what you're doing and really focus the attention. It was 444 when I was saying that. So actually, hey, I don't know. Okay, a little breezier. The clouds, okay, so just before I started this, last thing I'm gonna say, I mean before we start, the actual cards, is I was like, man, I had a half a dozen either really funny things or kind of deep things that I could intro with, to just like splash it out there. My intros are so amazing, that I just want to, the hook is so good that I just thought, I got to do this hook thing, and then all of a sudden I drew a blank of all these things, and I was like, oh man, not a panic, but kind of like what, and then I was like, just breathe and accept where you're at. Like that's my little mantra these days. Breathe and accept, breathe and accept. And I looked up, and it is breezy, and we've got clouds, but we've got a couple different kinds of clouds. We got big old thick round white fluffy cotton clouds, and we got like feathery looking clouds, and we've got some lower ones, and clouds were going different directions above, and I have a reference point, so I know what I'm talking about, and I could see like some clouds were going on this side of the reference, some were going on that side, and it was just like a beautiful like DJ of clouds was mixing records up there. It was really, really cool, and I was like, okay, maybe that little thing was for me to just calm down, and maybe that's what we're talking about, is like whatever is riling you up, calm it down, take the time to set things back up, the way they need to be, reinforce some old things, I mean, maybe I'm starting to see the messages, because sometimes I say the message and I don't get the message, and maybe I'm like getting it this time. Oh my goodness. And I'm hearing sirens going off, some unusual sirens that we don't normally have. So that's like a car alarm, maybe. It's alarming how good I am at this. Oh, 7-Eleven, as I was saying that. Time for a Slurpee. Okay, Spirit, yeah, please. Oh yeah, car alarm. Spirit, if that's you, trying to get my attention, you don't need to back it up with wind, but yeah, please help me help you get the message through. I am so happy that you let me do. All right. Oh. Okay, let's just see what we're dealing with. Oh, and I love you. I love you. All right, we got the Six of Cups, we got the Strength, and we got the Moon. Gosh, it's like new and old. There's oppositional things going on here. Like the Six of Cups is like revisit your home, your hometown. You're going back, your reunion. It's this going back, and then the Moon on the other side of this Strength. It's like this new opportunity. And so in the middle is Strength, which I think I titled the last one. You asked for strength, you got it. It's there when you want it, when you need it, when you're ready to call on it. And so this is kind of telling me like you're bringing the things you've learned into these new opportunities. Huh? Can't get better than that. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, we got the Hanged Man, the Six of Swords. I'm already getting this calmer, and the Nine of Cups. So the Hangman. Okay, so the Six of Swords, moving to calmer waters, and on one side is the Hanged Man, who this is the take a pause, take a break, look at things in no rush. And on the other side is the dude who's like finally figured themselves out and their emotions and their, like, yeah. Like I was saying at the start, if things are roughing up, fluffing up, whatever, take a pause, deal with it. That's the Hangman thing. And my Nine of Cups inside, let me not worry about the camera, let me not worry about like my professionalism here, because I know I hold it to a high standard with professionalism. Super high. But yeah, like I feel like I'm nines of cupping. Wait, that sounds like a different thing. That sounds a little bit I don't even know how that sounds. I'm nines of cupping right now. Oh no. Uh yeah. I'm getting, yeah. I feel this. And past, I'm drawing past wisdom. You can do this too. Do this at home. Draw on past wisdom, you know? Like take a break. Take your time. You get to draw on past wisdom for new opportunities. And because you are like just knowing yourself, you're moving toward this peaceful, able to do like that's, oh man, I even forgot. Look at, they're taking these with them. Like these are the collection of thoughts and things, ideas that they're like, hey, we're just gonna take these with us, move to calmer water, and go pursue this cool stuff. Where is this leading? This is great. This is so great. Spirit said shuffle. Oh, that was 11:11 too, right when I did it. Spirit said shuffle. Oh, and I look down and I see the stain on the, it's not even on the belly button. It's like 1.5 inches up and a 1/2 inch over. That's the worst part. No symmetry. No symmetry. Okay, starting this trio off with the 2 of Cups, the Emperor in the middle. Man, aren't those kind of different energies? Like we got, oh yeah, and the Page of Pentacles. I was wondering when the Pentacle was going to show up, and there it is. But we haven't seen Wands either. So the Emperor is the center of this, and it's surrounded by this youthful, loving energy. So it's not a staunch emperor who's set in stone and whatever. It's like this flexible is the word I'm getting. Flexible, malleable, but not like, you know, bent out of shape. But like, yeah, loving, because I mean, loving and innocent, like this innocence, but claiming a high seat, yet still with childlike wonder. Childlike wonder. Clam chowder. Oh, good thing my wrap is a towel. That way if I have a runny nose, I can just wipe it off with a towel. Oh yeah, this outfit today is brought to you by Laundry Day. So while I was waiting for the shade to come in here, I mowed the lawn, I did laundry, I made breakfast, brushed teeth, stuff like, you know, big important stuff. So this king, this emperor, sorry, I don't know where king came from. I'm looking at the crown and the throne. So this emperor it's achieving a high spot, but it's a major, so it feels more spiritual. And with the page and this 2 of Cups, this just like return to innocence, seeing things with new eyes, you know, seeing things for what they are. Oh man, oh man. I don't even know what to ask now. So Spirit, you just talk to it. You just talk to us, say what you want to say, because I don't want to play around with this. This is, we got Temperance. What are we talking about? Holding oppositional truths. You know, this, what you have in the past and what's coming up new. This, you know, high level up, yet innocent. You know, like this hard earned thing, but yet fresh and new and innocent. And so Temperance is just saying, yeah. Four of Pentacles and the Hermit. This is saying, going back to that, taking that break, taking that pause to write things, you know, to like go, oh, reset. Here we are. The Four of Pentacles, though. Okay, when I ask about the Four of Pentacles, I'm getting Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, and the Chariot. So something's getting built, something's getting moving, something's getting, I want to say, celebrated. There's a lot of yellow in here. There's a lot of yellow. When I'm looking at that, this is the answer to, I asked, what's up with this Four of Pentacles? And man, we've been seeing the Eight of Pentacles recently. Man, okay, oh my gosh. So the eight of Pentacles is the center stage, right? I feel like this is the occupation, what you're doing. So what we're talking about here is whatever you're working on, want to work on, or your job, whatever it is, whatever's sustaining your earthly life right now, slash kind of a calling. The fact that it's Pentacles, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell right now. We might get clarification on that. But surrounding it is the Queen of Pentacles and the Chariot. And the Queen of Pentacles is someone who is building a home, a beautiful home around them. They're bringing in this wealth and this stuff and people and, you know, just all this beautiful stuff. They're known for building a beautiful home. And then the Chariot is, I feel like, quite the opposite. Well, maybe not the beauty part, but at least it's on the move. So there's an at home and on the move thing going on. And this is, you know, and Temperance was kind of the thing that showed up in the middle to say, hey, remember, there's a balance. Oh my gosh, a balance. What was I thinking about with balance? Oh man. You're just thinking about dials and contrast. And I was thinking how the dials on the old TV that you were allowed to play with, and you had contrast and you had balance, and you had the thing that made the bar go up and down or whatever. And it's funny because those are kind of dials within us to be messed with. I don't want to say it. Are you moving homes? Is there something about, because there's definitely movement and there's definitely homes. That might make more sense to you. And at the center of this, actually at the center of this is work. Is whatever, it's a calling, it's a thing. Are you being called to go make a new home somewhere? That's wow. How did I not just see that right away? Sometimes I am made to wrestle through these. This might be a big giant shift, but it feels like it's gonna come natural, like roll with the punches for you. Like it's gonna feel good. It's gonna feel good. All right, ending a cycle and something. Page of Swords, a new adventure. That's what it's looking like, but not without. Okay, that's our first ones. That's our first ones. We've been cups. Well, all of it. We started out kind of cupsy, and then a little swordsy. Got deep into Pentacles. But this Page of Swords. So we've already had the Page of Pentacles. So this thing you're doing, it's not just innocent, but it's like truth seeking, truth spreading. Like that's what you're dealing with. And then, you know, sometimes you have to get down and, you know, mix it up. The truth shall set you free. The truth shall set you free. Man, if I do stick around and talk, it'll be about freedom. That's for sure. Oh. Kind of speaking seeking and speaking the truth. Seeking and speaking the truth. What does that have to do with this move? Doesn't that feel like a move to you? Oh man, is there an opportunity with a move? If there is an opportunity for a move, I feel like it's gonna change. It's gonna change things pretty big. But here it is. It's not perfect. It's not perfect, but it's your decision. It's your decision. This is where you use your discernment, and is it worth the change? Man, and the sun, I just put the deck down upside down and the sun was on the bottom of the deck. If that's helping you in any way, if that means something to you, that's great. Yeah. This when it comes down to the decision time, it's use all your senses. So there's a sword there, which is it's thought, right? That's about thoughts. You can make pros and con lists, but also listen to your intuition. We've been tied to some piece of major arcana, Hawaii, whatever, kind of telling me like, stay in your intuition, you know? Just don't let it get too far away. Man, we just had a read where it was like, you know, you can let yourself get wrapped up into a project, a world, a whatever, a situation, and kind of lose yourself in it until it's time to like, whoa. Oh yeah, maybe that was the last one where we talked about things that trigger you back into your focus and where you need to stay before you start identifying as something else and building a tower that will need to come down later. So this is kind of saying something similar, but yeah, this is saying just rely on yourself, not just your mind, but what your stomach is telling you, what your shoulders are telling you, what your skin is telling you, right? Because the numbers sometimes don't matter. The numbers don't matter when the gut has got it, you know, if the gut is telling you for sure don't do this thing, the numbers don't matter. And so maybe you can find a mathematical situation like how much is my gut hurting and how much is the money, you know, and then like, well, the money's a lot and the gut just hurts a little, so yeah, we might as well give that a shot. That might be part of the plan, for you to weigh those things and learn a lesson. So I don't feel like us regulars here have really harsh lessons to learn, you know, like I don't think they're coming at a high price, because I think we understand that it's a lesson sooner. So breathe and accept. Breathe and accept. Man, I keep saying accept. That's the end of the read. I think when you get into it, you're gonna figure it out, like, exactly, yeah. And you'll know within months, like, if that was the total right track or not. I think that's what I'm hearing, just months, within months. So 3 to 6 months, you'll know. So if you skipped an opportunity because your gut said don't do it, even though the pros and cons list, those prawns were saying, hey, you guys, they're saying, like, take the job, but something in you just said no, and you went with the no, and 3 to 6 months from that decision time, you're going to see, oh, that company, I mean, I want to say went under, but or someone you know in the profession took that job and they wanted out because of the management or the the ethics behind you know, they saw behind the curtain and realized whatever. So, and then because you followed your gut, maybe you didn't have to do that, but maybe you did weigh it out, and maybe you were the one that needed to go figure that out, and maybe help the next person that maybe doesn't have the strength that you have, and that strength came out right away. So whether it's comfortable or not comfortable, you've got the strength to handle this. And that was, I mean, that was the first thing out of the gate, was strength. So that was a big reminder that I need to go back to. Yeah. Yeah, I want to talk about freedom. Anyway, I love you. I love you. Shoot, did I forget to say it? Oh my gosh, and I said who I was, I said what we're doing, and I forgot to tell you that I accept you and I love you. Oh man. No wonder my viewership has just gone down tubes. Well, not really, but shoot. Yeah, I was gonna talk about something else. Maybe drinking duck water made me, I don't know. Just pieces of his board broke off. Maybe there's a little shark in there. No, I don't have complete thoughts. So I don't want to share what I don't have complete thoughts, especially without spirit guiding me through with cards and thoughts, you know. So yeah, so I'll leave it there. Just know I'm mulling some stuff over, and I love sharing everything with you guys, like, you know, that I can, everything that I can share. I love it, because we're all trying to get through the same thing, right? Figure it out, and see where this goes. All right, I do love you. I hope things are going well, and see you later.